Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great. So, today, what I want to share with you guys, I want to share a bit about me, my background, the type of industries I've worked for, and the sizes of some of those companies. So, let me start out by saying that I've worked for the healthcare industry, life insurance, clothing rental, in the bank, the um, hospitals, the a book editor once, the alcohol industry, and my last one was a chemical plant. And those companies range from small companies to really large companies. I've worked for companies that are like um, 20 employees versus hundreds of employees. And this doesn't necessarily mean that I've had to work with all of those employees. But the bigger the company, the bigger the challenges. Or maybe not. It just depends. Every company is very different. So it just depends on the culture and the bureaucracy and the status quo. Family companies sometimes are hard to work across. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about, right? I said I was gonna talk about me. So with that said, I I want us. I'm not gonna go over my whole curriculum. We'll be here talking about. I mean, I have like 20 years plus experience, and I'm not gonna sit here and go through everything I've done. But I just want to take some of that experience and share with you guys. I think what I believe has transformed my career into what is it that I do today. So many years ago, I worked for a company as a software developer analyst, meaning we had to do, or we didn't have a BA, let's say a QA, nothing. We had to do it all. We had to create, deploy, install, fix everything. We had to do everything. This company, when I started along with other people, the company had been around for a long time, but we saw the need for change. They were growing and they really needed some structure, and I was given the opportunity to work on that, what that structure was going to look like, and I did. They trusted me enough to do that. After me working with them for like 2 years, they were like, Cheryl, you want it, here's the opportunity. And I created, with the help of the teams, the company, one big umbrella. Everyone is, you know, under that same umbrella. We either get wet or we protect ourselves from whatever is going to go on under the umbrella. So I was given the opportunity to do a transformation for a company, and I did. Um, till this day, some of that structure is still there. Of course, it changed over the years. It's been a really long time. They adapted to their reality, to their existing situations, and I'm sure a lot of it now is automated. While I was there, we started automating some areas, but it wasn't completely done. Then I was given the opportunity to do another transformation for a new quality assurance area, and that was a lot more challenging because this was a really big company and you needed to not only provide structure and provide the communication lines and alignment and all those, but then you need also to find the support. And I would say that even though that I did implement something, I wasn't there for a very long time and things didn't work out as I would have liked to. But still, structure was left behind. I did learn a lot from that experience. Then I was given the opportunity for a small company. They were after a process, making sure that the products had quality. They had better quality, that they were offering something better to the clients. It was time for that. And they also needed structure within the company, and they needed their employees to grow into their roles. So I was given the task to do that, and I did that too. That was really good. I saw employees who had never worked in an IT department actually reading code at the end of this. They understood you know, how to talk to developers, what to look for, and developers learn how to do testing and make sure look through the work, make sure that the requests were actually met. So after that, I worked for another company who had, again, they were growing, they wanted to do bigger things, and they gave me the opportunity to go work for them and create everything from scratch again. Communication, quality assurance, the different teams, how things were going to get to production, what that meant, everything, leadership. That worked out great for years. Then I was hired to work for this big company with a small team who was serving a lot of people. So it was like 6 people serving multiple sites of the company with multiple product owners, all for the same team. And that might seem crazy, but we made it work. And it was really successful. So one of the things that all this have in common is I had to work with leadership throughout all these different transformations. I've had to work with people on and leadership on soft skills and these skills for the job, on communication, on actually creating the assets that are gonna stay behind, the documentation, um, um, the the common language. What else? Every single experience that I've had from really small companies, really small teams, very large companies, what I've learned is even though every company is different, a lot of the problems are similar. I've learned that every team is different, but a lot of the problems are similar. And we can talk about that in another video. What I've also learned throughout the years is that things can get done if you have the right support. It doesn't matter the size of your company. I've also learned that you can be really surprised with the potential your employees have. If you're willing to invest in them, a lot of times they're willing to invest in you. And let me tell you, throughout this journey, I've had to take people who had no skills on a particular area, who had no knowledge about a particular area, and I've taken them, and because while you're assessing what's going on and you know you're staying on top of your game, you notice certain strengths and you see certain potentials. I've taken on the personal challenge to train them if they're willing to do it, if there's something they want to do, to change into a different career path. And every single time has been successful. So much so that today they still do the same thing. They change careers. So anyway, I wanted to share this with you guys to give you a little bit of background of some of the stuff that I've done. Obviously, I just picked some of them in like the change management, transformation areas. And we can go really deep into this, but of course this will be like a conversation over dinner or something, and we can only pick maybe one company or something. That's not something I'm gonna do here. But just wanted to give you a little bit of background of where I've been and what I've done. So to give you an idea, to wrap up this video, I've been a developer, an analyst, a business analyst. I've given presentations, I've done deployments, I've been a coach, I've been a mentor, I've quality assurance. I'm not an infrastructure person. I'm not a DBA person. I'm not the tech guy. I worked in client services. I had teams there. I've done a little bit of everything pretty much. I have worked with operations team, with the infrastructure team, with the security team, with the tech team, data analysts, data scientists, a little bit of everything. So anyway, that's enough about me. I just wanted to share this with you guys. Have a great day. Bye.